Good morning, you beautiful people. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do today is just make our radish, Chinese radish, a little bit less. So we're taking some old cans that we had from different crops. And so we have Chinese radish and Japanese radish, and the internet says it's the same thing for some reason. So we will only be able to see what they look like when they come out. The internet is not much help. It shows exactly the same pictures. So the seed you can clearly see is different. That is a little bit smaller than those ones. And then obviously the description is different as well. This is a Daikon radish short buster, and then the other one says Japanese radish, but when you Google it, it just gives you the pictures for the Daikon radish again. So that is interesting. Okay, let me show you how we plant it. Okay, so one of the things that I'm concerned about is whether our Muscovy ducks will eat our young radish. Now, if you remember from a couple of days ago, a week or so ago, we planted mint all over the garden to serve as a ground cover and to deter termites. Now, our mint will take a while before it takes over the place. In the meantime, these Daikon radishes thrives in cool climates, and they will take about 2 months to be ready to harvest, between a month and 2 months, depending on how big you want them. So Lucky will plant them about 10 centimeters apart and about this deep, a centimeter and a half deep. This will allow us to water the mint and water the radishes at the same time, and thus providing great ground cover. Ideally, we'll get to a spot where we don't need any dead mulch anymore. Or if we do have dead mulch, it's okay if it gets eaten. But currently, our dead mulch gets eaten so quickly by the termites that we can't stay ahead. So we need to have more living things in the garden. Now, the radish needs between 6 and 8 hours of sunlight every day in order for it to thrive perfectly. It's not going to get it here with our Acacia overstory. So we'll have to see how it goes. I believe it will still be okay. It's not going to give us the best radish harvest, but it will do okay. So Anna Garcia went onto our Buy Me a Coffee page, and he or she bought the product, employ Namibian workers for a day. So I really appreciate this. Imanuel and Andreas is working on our greenhouse or our net house today because of you. I really appreciate it. And then A Brighter Day bought just the super thanks on YouTube, and so they will support these guys then as well for the next couple of days. So both of you guys, I appreciate it. Obviously, I don't know if you get the gravity of what you're doing, but it means the world to me to employ people, and it obviously means the world to them because now they can feed their families. So I really do appreciate it. One of our subscribers sent me pictures yesterday, asked me not to share it with the world, of his net house in the Kalahari desert. Now they've got lots of groundwater, which obviously changes things, but it looks like an absolute paradise inside of that net house. It's got loads of trees, and it's a real permaculture system inside of the net house. So I really look forward to doing that on this piece of land. This production there is incredible. So if we can get that little compost heap as fast as we can, get more life from there, feed our soil faster, get those Daikon radishes in all over the place, to get the ground cover up, get the net house up to deter the pests and the birds, and then we can have a thriving system here very soon as well. We finally have a chance to move our washing line as well. Our washing line ran into Wally's greenhouse, so that will now be moved to the outside here behind the house, and that will keep the clothes from the fence and keep our white trash look to a little bit more of a minimum. We still have the white trash look. Remember, I'm just a hillbilly, sorry, a Namibian hillbilly. So we still have the little white trash look, but it will just reduce it a little bit, so we look a bit more like normal people with a washing line and everything. We have the compost competition. Marimi just asked me whether I'm gonna win, and I said, "What do you think?" He said, "No, I see Sir is coming along nicely. Problem is also Brenda is coming along nicely now. I'm not sure whether he's watching the other guys' channels or not. So the competition is strict, but I've got a secret weapon. Now Brenda said my 10,000 worms is not going to make a difference to that compost pile in real life. So I'm thinking, let me just move this out of the way quickly. Some worm juice. I'm thinking of increasing that to 80,000 worms in that compost pile. And the product that we're looking for is this. See, this comes from Alvin Dude's worm system. It feels like clay. When your worm compost doesn't have any resemblance to any sort of manure and it starts feeling like clay, then you know you're in the pound seeds. This is what we're aiming for. Unfortunately, most of this compost has been sold. I need to take it out quickly, and I'm grateful for the money. We really need money to keep stuff alive, but it's a shame that this perfect compost is leaving the farm. So we are quickly going to just sift it. What we do is we put it into this old fan thingy, and yeah, those ones are very good. We put it through there. Main reason for putting finished compost through there is because of the structure. So you get out, you'll find a couple of grasses still in there. You'll get those ones out. Plus the structure, once they are passed through the sieve, is a really nice structure. Okay, Imps, I quickly want to show them. So let me just get this on there. This is the product that the people are now buying, and then you'll find some worms. Okay, can continue. And so we will do that. Fill up these two. We charge 150 Namibian dollars for one, and so we sold 2 yesterday, and we sold 2 this morning to a friend of that person. The main thing is about this thing weighs about 30 kilograms. It's about only 20 liters, but it weighs about 30 kilograms. So to transport it to a faraway town is almost impossible. I'm not sure if it's a scalable business. The worms are very easy to ship. The compost is very difficult to ship. We'll see, but I think I'm giving them a very good product for a very good price. Okay, so this is the finished product, yeah? This is what the people are buying. Pure worm compost. No soil, no grass, no nothing. Very finished pure worm compost. Right, let's close it up, let's take it. And obviously there is a couple of worms that will fall in there, and I will get a couple of worms with the product as well. So apparently Brenda is out and gone, and so I think that's what we're gonna sort out now first. So for now, that's going to be the end of my story. Let's go find a cow, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.